the sky gods who descended to Earth in the second millennium BC. I just want to remind you that I've already updated videos concerning sky gods who descended to China, Korea, Japan, even ancient Egypt, about 2400 BC. So these were humanoid sky gods. In other words, they were humanoid type visitors from the skies that landed with flying craft, what we would call today extraterrestrials with UFOs, but they looked human. So they also kept, as we know, the Asians kept very, very good annals and written texts concerning what was going on in those events, let alone the Hindus. Now, what was going on with these sky gods who descended in the second millennium BC on Earth? Many believe that the so-called gods, quote unquote, never existed, that they are figments of the imagination. But the same people are enabled to interpret with arguments some recorded events at the same time that they accept other traditions, usually of a religious nature, with equally imaginary events. 2400 BC in China, the Shanghai Jing Book 17, tells of a stormy race of people, the Miao, M-I-A-O, who lost the ability to fly and, having fallen out of the Lord of the above, were exiled. 2346 BC, the classic Chinese texts Zhui Nan Zhu, chapter 8, describes the appearance of 10 suns in the sky. Emperor Yao ordered Chu Yun's divine archer, quote unquote, to strike down the 9 false suns, leaving only the true one to eliminate the frivolities of humanity. 2300 BC, a Japanese text, the Shitoki, tells of a divine man who descended to Korea and ruled over the people there for 1,000 years. So this reminds us of the Sumerian text where the Anunnaki used to live for tens of thousands of years. Now, 2000 BC, on the island of Kyushu in Japan, a Chip-san tomb shows an ancient king raising his hand to collect 7 sun disks. 2000 BC, Dionysius of Halicarnassos, the ancient Greek, in his work Roman Antiquities, books 2 to 11, says that King Minos of Crete took his laws from the hands of Zeus on the mountain of Ida. Are these clues or data? According to the above, as documented in the book of George Gallet and Jacques Berzier, the Book of Ancient Astronauts, we can be concerned, but at the same time come to possible conclusions. The first incident recalls some conflict with humans or space beings, while the second and fourth refer to many suns, which were false. It cannot have been any stars, since a divine archer, quote unquote, apparently with some sophisticated weapon that could easily refer to today's rockets, shot them down. We wonder if these fake suns were some kind of alien spaceships, some kind of extraterrestrial reflector satellites, similar to the ones NASA uses and are said to do the same nowadays, or if they were of terrestrial origin made by technologically advanced Earth civilizations of that era. At the beginning of the millennium, 2000 BC, Zeus seems to appear giving his laws to Minos. Was Zeus an earthman or a space being? Well, we know from ancient Greek texts, the Olympian Zeus, the Olympian gods, were supposedly extraterrestrials. Now, if Zeus was a direct connection with the previous appearances, then we must assume that he was not an earthly man, but someone who could live at least a millennium, as a Japanese text, the Shitoki, states. For another case, if so, then the divine man who reigned in Korea for 1,000 years belongs to the category of gods such as the Anunnaki or the Olympian gods, but also many others who have been reported to have lived for hundreds or even thousands of years, he was not a man, neither he nor the other kings. The final hypothesis that for many could be considered as an indication or even proof, combined with various other references of ancient traditions, is that if Zeus appeared right in the millennium, and if the divine archer was Apollo, then probably all the appearances within the above time frame mark a gradual appearance and preparation of the Olympian gods, quote unquote, that would culminate in a specific period. An event that, as may be hypothetically established, occurs over many millennia. I've translated this for you from a Greek article. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.